And for many Americans, coffee is your go-to morning boost or maybe your afternoon pick-me-up. Now some new research in the Journal of the American Medical Association suggests that caffeine may be good for you. I mean, I could have told them that. Our medical expert, Dr. David Winter with Baylor Scott and White, joins us to discuss it. And Dr. Winter, this is some new research that has big implications maybe for coffee lovers.
Yeah, it does. Now, this specifically looked at people who had atrial fibrillation, a very rapid, irregular heartbeat. Traditionally, we told those type of folks, be careful with coffee. It might make you worse. Well, this study looked at folks who drank coffee and folks that didn't, and found that folks that drank caffeinated coffee had less episodes of atrial fibrillation. So at least in this one study, it may be good for you if you have those irregular heartbeats, Mark.
Well, what about the rest of us, especially, I don't know, maybe morning news anchors asking for a friend? Is regular coffee good for the general population?
As you know, it affects people in different ways. Some people don't do well with coffee. A lot of people love their coffee, need that in the morning, one little pickup in the afternoon, as you mentioned. It also helps people, they focus better. They can think better. They're in a better mood, they say. And we do know that caffeine is anti-inflammatory, and inflammation can increase the chance of heart attacks and strokes, so caffeine may help with that, Mark.
Well, for all the wonderful reasons you just mentioned, I know that there are some negative side effects, and I know when I have too much coffee, I certainly can feel a little jittery. What else should people be on the lookout for?
Yeah, the key is how your body handles the caffeine. Some people are fast metabolizers. They break it down very quickly. Some are slow metabolizers. It hangs around for a while. Those folks, a cup of coffee at night, they're going to be awake for 6 hours. So it depends on how your body handles it. And some people do get anxious, restless with it. They get headaches, indigestion. They can get a little bit of a tremor. So it affects people in different ways. So you just got to kind of figure out how your body responds to the caffeine.
Now, you mentioned obviously the sleeplessness, and everyone is affected differently by caffeine, as you also mentioned. Is there kind of a general cutoff time, though, that you would recommend people keep an eye on when it comes to caffeine in the afternoons?
Yeah, if you're a fast metabolizer, you can have one up to 4, 5, 6, even sometimes later than that. If you're a slow metabolizer like I am, if I order decaf coffee, I get regular coffee and drink that, I'm up for 6 hours. So you got to be careful and know how your body responds to that. And there is moderation in anything. You know, if you drink 2 or 3 cups of coffee, you do well with that, and you double that, you might get in trouble. So watch out with moderation. And back to the study, if you have atrial fibrillation, it just might be a benefit for you, Mark. New studies keep rolling out every day.
Yep, they certainly do, and you're always great about breaking them down for us. Generally speaking, though, I guess it sounds like your recommendation is when it comes to coffee, kind of pay attention to how you respond to it and then go from there.
A little bit of coffee, I think, is good for the soul. Too much, that can be a problem. Yes, indeed.
Well said, sir. Next cup is on me. Thank you, as always, Dr. Winter. Appreciate your insight this morning.
All right, good to be with you as always.